with his comments on Mutt just before the show here?
I did, yeah.
It's disappointing.
A lot of David and Maryland talking a lot of Mutt. I'm done with Mutt. Yeah, I lose interest. I got too much going on. Mutt's locked in on Mohegan's Son.
That was it.
I mean, it's. Yeah. I don't know what you want me to say.
To be expected.
But yeah, I'm kind of bored with it. Mutt's in here tomorrow?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to spend much time on it because it's done. Like, he made a choice. No big deal. But, like, I don't think Mutt expected the job when he was done. I really don't.
No.
Like, I think he's pretty realistic, so.
I don't think he wanted it, even if it was still there, it seems.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of tired of talking. Like, nothing against Mutt. Like, I hope he gets a good, but, like, he made a choice. He really, really, really regrets it. I can tell you that. But, like, it'd be weird if he did 10 shows, right? There's no buzz the last 6 weeks, and he reached out to Dave to have a job. Like, but why? Like, for what purpose? You made a choice.
Because he's still around, it could pop back up on Portnoy's radar at some time.
Maybe, yeah. Something can always happen, but, I mean, I don't think so. Because once this is done, he's just going to go back to doing nothing, I think.
That's so crazy.
I think.
That's what he wants to do, though. He wants to be his own boss. That's, I think, the premise of the entire thing.
Yeah, but he doesn't have a job, though.
Well, he wants to do more of those speaking, like the St. A's thing. He wants to do more of that. He wants to get
the high school
Muttstack monetized. He was doing the speaking engagement at St. A's.
We call it St. A's.
Yeah.
We remember
high school thing?
The event very well.
Wasn't that St. A's?
Yes.
Yeah, it was at the college. It was at St.
Anselm's?
Yeah.
Oh, was it the kicking thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But there's no money in that.
No, but it's a thing that could be recurring, and then he gets more recurring gigs. So
How many of those gigs are there?
Beats me.
Once every 2 months.
I mean, there's no money in it.
What about the winter?
Yeah, it's all winter.
Yeah. The problem is he can't produce either. That's the other thing. Like, if he could produce, he could probably find other jobs. But if he's a content guy, he got offered a full-time job doing content. That's what I know.
Yeah, we've done this. We've done this 5,000. I like the guys in the Marvel have fun, but like put it this way, he knows he fucked up. It'll be interesting tomorrow if he's actually just really fucked up. That might be a good way to salvation. If he begs Dave,
yeah.
Maybe. But does he want to do that? Probably not. So, I don't know. I feel bad for him because I think he knows he fucked up, but like he fucked up. It's the way it goes, I would do all those bits if we did that morning show. I'd do the fucking roses. I'd do the whole fucking thing.
I signed up for a trial for one the other day.
Yeah.
And the first email I got from the trial system was, how should radio shows talk about the Garth Brooks topic? And it gave an entire rundown of
What'd they say?
How you should talk
how you
about
should take calls. The more experienced and qualified you are in handling sensitive topics, the more expectations from your audience exist. Stay in your lane. Don't try to do things that aren't you.
Yeah, don't take risks.
Meanwhile, someone's writing that's never been on radio.
Never. Classic consultant. Who's that idiot consultant I hate?
Oh, Jason Barrett.
Yeah, classic Jason Barrett bullshit.
Yeah. This is probably the wrong time for phone calls and audience reactions because it could take a heavy, dark turn.
Sure. Picture some morning host be like, hey, let's take some calls on Garth Brooks. Think you raped her? 617-779-7987. Put in her pooper 1, finger 2.
God, Can't Beat Kennedy coming up after that.
Right. Everyone's just so dumb. They're dumb. The people reading it are dumb. Like, just so dumb.
When did you feel like this before, when a hero you admire let you down? Would be a question that you could pose your audience.
That's a good question. When did you feel
Why
like
would that be good? When Michael Jackson raped those kids.
That's a good one. We didn't have that. Michael Jackson. Yeah, I like that. Dave, call a number. Let's call a grocery store and get an answer to that question. How do we feel when a hero let us down? Well, in honor of Birdman, we'll call a flower shop where in America will we call a flower shop today? Let me see. How about oh, you know where I like? Williamsburg, Iowa. Is there one there? I've used a bathroom there before. House of Flowers, Williamsburg, Iowa. Okay. You got it? Yep. 511 Court. I know exactly where that is. I've run by there before.
Wow. They'll have an answer for us.
What's the question?
When did you feel like this before when a hero let you down?
Gotcha. Closed Saturday and Sunday, Birdman. Is that how it goes in the florist business or no?
Alley's closed Sunday and Monday.
That makes more sense. Saturday, I would think.
Saturday,
people
Saturday's a big business.
People are in the center, they're doing stuff.
Even Sunday, I would think, no?
That's a little
House of Flowers.
Hi, good morning. How are you?
Good.
This Garth Brooks thing, is there a situation in your life where a hero of yours has let you down?
Pardon?
Has there been a time in your life, we're just doing this for research purposes, live tape. There's been a time in
Excuse
history.
me, I'm at work.
Oh, jeez.
I beg your pardon?
Sorry.
Hello?
I'm at work working. I'm sorry.
What are you doing?
I'm working.
What are you doing?
Wow.
We got to
Quite
call her
frankly, a
back.
nasty woman.
I think we got for the wrong. I think we got it wrong for you. Call her back. That could be my fault.
Good Lord.
The name of the
A little
episode.
spice out there in
Yeah.
Ohio.
Jeez. Iowa.
Iowa, I'm sorry. Even more surprising.
Different number, Dave, or no?
Nope.
Good move. No, by you, I'm saying.
No.
Smart. She'll definitely answer now.
Sorry.
Hi, we're calling random numbers. About a time in your life where a hero has let you down.
That who has let me down?
Live tape. Are you working?
I am working.
Wait,
You should be
hero.
too. Thank you.
Oh boy, it's my job.
Yeah, it's tough. You're not.
You're working too.
Damn it! God damn it!
That's true. She's not paying respect to that.
That's
You're
what I'm
also
saying.
working.
I'm a callback. I just want to know this is my job.
I use a different number this time.
I think this might be the rest of the
It's the
program.
kind of service we get in your.
I
What's the name of it?
Alley
House of Flowers.
No, idiot. It's girlfriend's place, Dave.
Oh,
Shut up.
No, not the most unique name, by the way.
What is it?
House of Flowers.
Oh,
Hello.
they hung up.
They block you, Dave?
No, they
It's a different
picked up.
number.
They picked up and hung up. I think.
Yeah.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Oh man, I say call once more.
No, I mean, she's trying to do her job. Oh, I've been alluding to this so much. I will say I'm not dying. I know people are worried.
Thank you.
I got some stomach stuff going. I can't figure it out. I got some blood work back yesterday where it's not. There was a little concern from the doctors that maybe a scenario that's affected my family before. It is not going to be that. So we're trying to figure that out. So bear with me. I'm a little bit discomfort all the time. They're just trying to figure out what it is, but I'm okay. But I a couple days ago I was like, I'm not going to tell you guys. But if I make fun of it in the air, I should at least say it's not life threatening. We are past that point. Now they're just trying to figure out, kind of drill down on what it is. I have to go in for another scan at some point. But it's just constant, like mild to mid discomfort, but nothing debilitating. So on we go.
Did it just happen to be right after surviving, or was it during surviving?
No, it's been way before. It's been for
Oh,
2
for a long
months now.
time.
Yeah.
How many
Yeah.
months?
About 2 months. It's been bothering me. Yeah, really since we were out in the Dakotas before that a little bit. So I've been trying to figure it out. So we have no answers except we know this work came back yesterday that was definitive. It's not these things. So that's good. So now we figure out.
Excellent.
Yes, we figure out what else going forward. So I appreciate everyone hanging in. And I don't know.
2 months, you say, huh? How long's Dave been back?
Less than 2 months.
Less than 2 months.
2 months.
Yeah.
No, that's not true.
Feels
Oh,
about 2 months to me.
He wasn't back in
Just
Dakota.
saying.
He wasn't with us in Dakota? Oh, no, that's right. No, that's true.
My
That's
era,
true.
there was a lot of Kirk wins, and so now that I'm back,
You
it seems
cured
like
his
you got
stomach cancer.
seems like you got good news yesterday.
Right.
Trajectory is going.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's true. Yeah. So, yeah. So I feel better. Yesterday, I'll admit I was like half checked out yesterday during the show. I just was feeling awful, and I was super concerned. So,
We really carried it, though, I think.
yeah. Oh my God. So,
Birdman had some good stuff yesterday.
oof, you guys fly on your own when I'm gone. Fly on your own.
We did a
So-
fine
Oh,
job.
that was fun. Do we need to even address? You're on the phone with me the other day. You said when this is over, you'll say what a disaster is, how much you hate this.
No,
guy.
there'll be some stories
say
to
it
tell
now.
at the end of 5 weeks.
Why
5
not-
more weeks.
Why don't you
5
say it now?
There's still some time left on this great show that we're doing. Sportsbook Live, Mohegan Sun, 6 to 7 every
Who
Thursday.
cares?
I care, Mike. I care.
How would
You're
you?
the only
I
one.
care,
I
Mike.
watch every week. You're the only one that cares.
And I appreciate that.
care.
I like when you come on like these guys suck, but at least Mutt's trying.
Much
Makes me
trying.
feel better. I
First of all,
like
he
when you
doesn't
say
watch
that.
every week. He's got his own show going on. That's a lie.
I watch after.
Not live though.
No.
Look at that live. You don't get that live buzz. It's amazing. It's like having two head-to-head. It's like having Letterman and Leno together.
Yeah, I
in
should have
the
asked
studio.
you, Mike. I didn't realize it was Thursday. That was a big spot.
I said me and Carl just sit there waiting for one viewer to pop in after Sportsbook Live.
That's true. What grade would you give Sportsbook Live so far?
C+. C+.
I'm talking traditional grading, like A, B, C, D, E, like F, like A, B, C, D, F.
C+.
Really? Like above average?
Yeah, slightly above average. Yeah.
What would average be?
Oh,
Mud Marlone?
I don't know. It just that was
Mud Callahan?
No, that was an F.
Mud at Night? Like what?
Mud at Night was a good show, good solid show.
Pre-game
Mutt and
Red
Merlot-
Sox?
Oh, those were good. Joe,
Yeah.
Joe, the
Sad
manager
pick.
joins us next.
No Joe and no Mutt.
Across the
next year on the Sox.
WEEI
True.
Red Sox Network. Your
But you said
scores
it-
from last night.
You said,
Orioles.
you said to me on the phone the other day, you're like, I hate this guy. The show's a disaster.
No. I said we don't talk during the week. See, you're taking
exactly what you said.
You are taking what I say and exaggerating like you always do.
Okay.
I said.
Do you like this guy?
I really like Bomber. Bomber's a great guy.
Bomber's
Son's a great
I don't think Bomber's that nice a guy.
Oh, Bomber's an awesome guy. You see what he does
By the
for
way,
people.
I'm banning Justin from attending any more of those shows.
That hurts more than you know.
That's why I'm doing it.
Do you want me to take the tickets for the grand prize, Justin?
I have like 20 of them.
I know, that's what I mean. You've been saving up these.
Oh, you can still go. Fine, whatever. Fine, you're allowed to go.
Thank goodness.
But you said to me on the phone the other day, I know exactly where I was. I was on Route 3. You said, I hate this fucking guy. I don't want to do this show anymore.
I did not.
Verbatim.
Verbatim was, I don't talk to him during the week. We do the show, and that's it. Just doing the show, getting
And
through.
it's a disaster,
I
you
said,
said.
I'm putting my head down with him and fighting through, is what I'm doing right now.
Boy, it sounds like
Exactly
you really
what
like
I
the
said.
show.
Why,
Yeah.
not, why not have this conversation with him?
We've done, Mike.
He's a pussy.
Have you
Mike.
not seen us
Not
try
much.
this?
Actually, in this one, I don't want to defend him. The other guy's just a sensitive prick.
I mean, have you seen us try to do it?
But
2 weeks ago, it turned into how great Dave and Kirk were all of a sudden.
Boy, no hatred here, huh, Dave?
No, it doesn't sound like it.
I didn't say
Say
hate.
you hate the guy. What?
I don't hate him, but like the head.
What? The head is what?
My head is down. We're fighting through. Love Bomber. Love Mohegan.
Who cares? Nobody's disputing that. What were you saying, Justin?
It sounds like there's 5 weeks left.
Yeah.
Can you believe that?
Scheduled.
Can you believe we're only halfway done with this fucking sludge?
And we
I
got
feel
some
like
great
where does the
stuff
time
coming up,
go?
I feel
Justin.
like one
You'll
of
be
those
excited.
soldiers who march with Washington in the winter. Like, oh my God, we have 8 more weeks of this? Like Lewis and Clark, like just, holy shit.
Here we go.
Woo!
That's a week.
Why does this sound so good?
I addressed it with them this morning.
Oh, you did?
I couldn't-
Scolding him.
I
This
could no. I
The
was
guy, who
out
can't
schooling.
get
I was,
the guy who can't get Montante on the phone was telling me how to fix my microphone at Mohegan.
Well, it is an issue.
First time hearing of it. First time hearing.
which I did not call
Conan
that
was
out.
saying it for
I
weeks.
did not call
No
it
Again, and again,
That's a lie.
It's a
That's a fucking lie. Everyone says on Twitter. I see it all the time.
have not seen it once on Twitter. Have not seen
Justin,
it
am
once.
I
He's
wrong?
been saying it every
And
week.
by the way, I don't see the. I'm not in the. I can't access the chat.
So
when
go
I'm
back
doing
and
the
watch
show.
the show.
I watch it without the chat on. Just
Well, but you can hear it though, right? You bet. You
to me,
watch-
it sounds
you watch
okay.
that thing
To me,
again?
it sounds okay.
You go through that twice?
I do. Well, you have to. If you're gonna get better, you have to go back and
that's
watch.
like Melfi going back into the garage.
What an ass. Such an ass.
Similarly, there will be no conclusion. It'll just end. We'll never talk about it again.
I didn't realize it was.
I'm
that
trying to be
bad.
Tony here. Like, I'll take care of it.
Dave gave me some pointers.
He's a pro.
I think we figured he is definitely a pro.
Well, I also said that it's not Mutt's fault. It is Eitan
I've heard.
Shander's
I've had enough
fault.
of this. I've had enough of this. Mutt is as responsible as anybody. We all like Mutt, but everyone's always like, "Oh, it's
Totally
Eitan.
agree. Totally
It's
agree.
Bomber." Mutt.
agree.
It's Mutt's fault that the show is what it is. He's on the
I'm
fucking
part
show.
of the show,
I've had
absolutely.
enough of that.
Yes.
I've heard enough of that. I've heard enough of that.
Hand
But he is
up.
the
I
only
agree.
one that cares about the show.
What was that?
10 was the public against the spread.
That's not how it sounds.
Yeah, that is-
You listen.
is
So you
bad.
listen to that.
I didn't realize it was that bad.
Where do you listen to it? You said you go back and watch it.
Well, we have the podcast form too on the Odd Shopper Network,
Oh, that's tremendous.
which I thought sounded better. Again, I will go back and adjust. No, this is
Who is cleaning that up on to the podcast feed?
I'll
It
have to check
sounds
it
better.
out. I'll have to check it.
What
out.
are you talking
I'll have
about?
to check it out. My producer is letting me down apparently. So
Who's that? That's
should
Eitan.
be Eitan, I guess, but I guess it's
Now
me.
Portnoy's turned his back on you.
He did. I saw that. But how about David and Marilyn and Boner Salad doing all the hard work there? Portnoy show.
How about him?
Yeah. What about them? I mean, do you feel? Like, how do you feel about this now?
How do I feel? It's disappointing. He's the biggest guy in content.
No, just about the whole. Did you fuck this thing
The
up?
butchering of the whole situation.
no. I've still
You didn't fuck this thing up.
No, life is about timing, and the timing was
You're
not
right
great
about
on
that.
this. Life,
Well-
the timing was not great. Timing was not great.
Okay.
I was not going to bail on my commitment to Mohegan Sun. Was not going to happen
Okay.
for a job that was theoretical in nature, 100%.
It's not theoretical in nature.
Okay.
Yes,
Theoretical.
that's- I don't want. Don't do
I'm
this.
sick of doing this. I'm with Menners on this. I'm sick of talking
Who
about
cares
this.
what
shit.
Menners? What's wrong with you? Who? But I'm
I
saying
care
it.
what Menners thinks.
Why?
Runs a good show on Friday night. Like, okay show.
I mean, okay. Where are you guys? So okay. So that's where you're at. You're the show's but a C+ so far.
C+.
What grade would you give yourself?
F.
So
Well,
think- think
that's-
Eitan
You're the
Sanders
host of the show, so Eitan gets an A. Then equals out.
Bomber gets an A. Eitan incomplete because he might not be listening if he's
How's
not
the
telling
show
me
a
about
C+?
that sound. Well, the A and an F, C+. And I'll bump it up for the
C?
experience on site. Well, the on-site experience is tremendous. It's just
The bomber is a cunt.
He's an asshole.
Oh, he's not. He's the sweetest
He
man.
is a smug cunt.
What's terrible on air?
You can't even fucking see him. So why are you talking about this?
I hear him.
You can't see him. But
He's terrible on air.
I think he's great on air. Great insight, great expertise. Up until this week, the picks have been unbelievable. So he's been good. I think he's been good on the show. He's been great to your audience and our audience that's shown up there as well. He's gone
Also,
above and beyond.
like, what you don't understand is, again, what do I know? I'm never right about these things, but like, it doesn't matter if you're right or wrong about the picks. It definitely does. More people are interested if you're winning picks. No,
You absolutely are. Yes.
No, they're not.
Yes,
They're
they
not.
are.
You think?
I know. Is it sports better? I know. I'm more likely to listen.
You're gonna watch
even if it's
Dave
for the picks.
and
Rico.
I watch
the
Pick
guy,
Central
the guy
every
who
week.
does the show at PFT. What the fuck's his name?
I don't know.
Dan Katz.
Dan Katz. You watch those guys, you'll be like, oh boy, I'm not gonna watch them this week because they went 6-10 last week.
No, but if Rico's promoting like a big run that he went on, I will watch. I'll make sure I watch Pick Central that week.
Or if he's, what if he's on like?
What if he's 0-18?
Even better.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the
So
point.
it doesn't matter if you win or lose. It's just if you're entertaining.
No,
That's exactly what I'm saying.
The extreme winning and losing is also helpful to the show.
I was in Chicago for a week, right?
Yeah.
And every time I was going to get, they put a new mic on me to do something, or they had to do this or whatever. They break up a fight I was having with whoever. All the TVs have these terrible all day long gambling shows with Esteban Loaiza and all these people, and they all
Emerson Lazio.
They all stink.
Esteban
They're all
Loaiza.
boring.
That'd be a good show.
They're all the same fucking thing, or they're girls with big boobs flopping around.
Those are good.
Like what?
Those are good shows.
So like it doesn't matter. Like it doesn't. Nobody's watching it for the content. Nobody. They should just literally do now. If it was up to me, if I ran this, I would call it. I'll just keep it simple. Fucking and picking. I do lesbian porn scenes where
tits and
two girls are given pics while they're like having a hot lesbian scene.
All right, that could be.
Or MILF pics, like with a MILF and like a young guy, and he's like, "Oh, I don't know who I'm going to take this week in the game."
Nude pics would be a good
teach me how to. I'll handle Mike. Teach me how to. Like teach me how to do pics, please. I know you're my best friend's mom, so I'm a little confused about gambling. Boom. Then they're fucking while they're giving pics. That's a monster hit right there.
Big.
Huge. No.
Something.
Why don't you do that with the Bomber this week? I'd watch that. Would you be willing to go down on the Bomber if 10,000 people watching live?
You won't be disappointed.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bob.
That's what I mean.
10,000. That's a little low.
Bomber's a slovenly guy too.
No, he's not.
He has dandruff in his pubic hair.
Not clean down there.
Guaranteed.
What are you talking about? He's perfectly
guarantee you
perfectly
I
kept.
guarantee you he has dandruff in his pubic hair.
I would not.
He can prove me wrong on Thursday.
Find out. Yeah, find out.
I'll check. I'll check it.
Will you ask him, Justin?
I won't ask.
Beard
him.
is finally manicured. He's got his Romo jersey on.
He's a
good to
pig.
go. Oh, he's not a pig. Please.
Oh, well, I don't know. Who knows?
Bubba's
Do you
house.
hide the fact you're a Chiefs fan like you hide the fact you're a Phillies fan?
I don't hide the fact I'm a Chiefs.
I mean,
fan. I don't hide the fact.
I did know he was a Phillies fan because if there was a Philly hat, he would wear
There's
it.
a whole segment about the show yet. He didn't even mention it once. He's a huge Phillies fan.
Never said I'm a huge Phillies
it's a
fan.
bit. He's roots to the Phillies because his teacher did
Nope,
or
that's
something.
the Sabres.
What's the bit? Go ahead.
Nope, there's no bit. It's
Why are you a Phillies fan?
When I was growing up, I was a Red Sox fan in 2004, 2005. Then I watched the 2006 and 2007 All-Star games. I really liked Ryan Howard, Chase Utley, Jimmy Rollins, so I started following them. And we went on a middle school field trip to Philadelphia. Then I went there with my family, and I had a great time, so I decided to become a Phillies fan. I wouldn't call myself a diehard Phillies fan.
Why not conversationally? We're talking about the Mets Phillies.
I should be there. I should be there, Kirk. I'm a Phillies. Like, how would I interject myself there?
Go Phils.
We could
Yeah,
say
that's
you're
true.
a fan
What
of
would
the
he
Phillies.
say,
I mean,
really?
we're talking about there shouldn't have been Phillies fans.
But if he said that, it would have been terrific. Like, who cares?
I guess, but it was almost like he was hiding it, though.
No, I'm not hiding it.
I got the sense.
You hiding?
No, I mean, I went to a Phillies playoff game last year. It was a lot of
Are
fun.
you watching Did you watch the games this weekend?
I have not.
You're not a Phillies fan. Then.
No, I'm a Phillies fan.
You don't watch the playoff games?
Well, I mean, the Phillies game on.
So you went to the playoff game last year, like screaming, going crazy. This
Yep.
year, you're not watching the playoff games.
Not
Does that seem strange, Mike?
the
or no?
divisional round.
A little unusual, but he's a casual fan.
I don't
Not-
pretend
not-
to be a diehard.
Not the
Phillies
divisional round?
fan. No. Once it gets to
What's more odd is that a
pretty
casual
big
fan
series.
would make a video that says this team and he's screaming about the Phillies. That's more strange than the other part.
That's true, I guess.
I was in the moment. I was there.
Who are you there with?
I went with my friend.
Mark?
Who?
Nope, not Mark.
Ant?
Nope.
Who?
His name is Gino. Who's a Braves
Gino.
fan.
That sounds made up. That sounds like one of your toys.
How do you know him?
It's not Grill on the Hill.
Oh, young guy.
He does. You mentioned him being rude yesterday. Have you noticed he's doing that? Like,
No, he gets
I
defensive.
go, it sounds like one of your toys. He goes,
When he
"It's
gets
not."
challenged
Like
about
somebody,
know
somebody,
something.
somebody doesn't like called him out on Twitter yesterday, so he gets defensive about it.
No, I think he doesn't like explaining. Like, there's a little quirkiness to that. He doesn't like defending himself about things that we may find quirky.
He's sensitive.
Oh, I'm definitely
Yeah,
sensitive.
I don't know why. It's not a big deal.
No, I went with my friend Gino. He's a Braves fan.
How old is Gino?
Gino is in his late 30s.
That's odd.
He brought you like his little toy to the game?
No, we drove down there separately.
Where's he from?
He's from Worcester.
You drove down separately?
What?
Yeah.
That's the wildest part of the story.
What?
Why is that?
Why'd you drive together?
I don't believe any. Now I don't believe any of this. Hey, we're going to go to a game in Philadelphia. You're in so and so. I'm in Chelmsford.
You literally
let's take
drive
2 separate cars to Philadelphia.
That's very strange.
No
That is
fucking
that's
way.
unusual.
Nope.
Did you stay together at a hotel?
No, I stayed at Montante's house the night before, and then we got
There we go.
separate hotel rooms.
Sorry.
Where'd Gino stay?
I don't know.
You see what I'm saying, Mike?
Did you sit with him at the game?
I don't know. Yes, I sat with him.
You know it's strange you drove separately? Did you drive separately because you were staying with Montante?
No, because he had to go do something
Where?
afterwards. I don't know. He had to go somewhere.
He's from Worcester. You guys drove to the game together and he had to go. Where was he going after that? Like Louisiana?
Don't know.
I don't understand.
I think
An
it was
appointment in
New York.
You
Philadelphia
never
at 1
asked
in
him
the
where he
morning.
was going.
No, don't care. It was like it was like New York or something.
Well, I thought you said you don't know.
I think it was New York.
Based on what? If you don't know, you never asked.
It was a while ago.
What the fuck is going on here? What the fuck are you talking about?
Something's up.
Do you not think I went to the Phillies game?
No, that's not. Nobody's disputing that, unless I'm wrong.
Saw the
I did
video.
say-
You went to the game.
I said I don't think Gino exists, and he angrily said he does, or whatever he said. Like he was,
So
he
Gino,
got
so
snippy with me.
what's weird is you took 2 different cars to go there. That seems strange. I think anybody would say that. Okay, you stay with Montante, fine.
Mm-hmm.
He's going somewhere after that, and you don't know where it is. Like you don't talk at a game. Like
He said he had to like do something for work or his kids. I don't know.
In New York?
why are you lying now?
I'm not lying. Why would I?
He
lie
said to
about
you,
it?
"I have to do something for work or his kid or my kids."
I
is what
don't
he said.
remember. It wasn't that big. We were talking mostly about the Phillies and the Braves.
What is he? How do you know this man?
They're on the hill.
What did he
So
do there?
what-
Go back to work.
What could he have to do for work in New York?
Ooh, you walked in this one, Justin.
Justin, this is.
It's just I mean the guy's he has other jobs and stuff, and so
Was he the mafia?
no.
What are you talking?
He had to take care of somebody.
He works at various grills around the country.
He owns it.
He owns Grill on the Hill.
Yes.
And his little boy toy.
As Peter Mayhew would say, anytime an Italian guy owned it or it was an Italian restaurant, this place is mobbed up. He would say it every time when we go into Lucia's in Winchester Center, where we had the Mercy Meals. Did you go to those for my parents after? or
I
no?
did. Yeah.
This place is mobbed up. So Gino had to go somewhere for his kids from Pennsylvania or for work.
Yes, I think his like kids were in some like dance meet or something.
If you're listening to this, you're a fan of the Kirk Minahan show, right?
Yes.
Okay. If you're driving around your car and you're listening to this story, do you believe this person telling the story?
Yes. I don't know what to tell you. I mean,
Is anybody here, Dave? Do you believe him?
what would I be
This
lying
one's
about?
tricky. This
What
one's
would I be
tricky.
lying about?
I don't. Well, that's what we're trying to figure out, Justin.
I believe him because Justin's not a liar.
I think he's covering something.
It is-
But he's
it's
trying to,
just
he's trying to
weird.
skate
I
around.
think
through these-
Gino, something's going with Gino.
Right.
Nothing's
He's
going
not
on with Gino,
acknowledging
but I
that it's
just-
weird
he's
that him and a man
Right.
15
Gino's
years
not in
his
the world.
senior drove separately from different locations to a Phillies
And Gino
game.
said, I got to go for work. But,
Yeah.
but he owns a Grill on the
Or
Hill.
kids or
Or
something.
kid stuff.
Or kid stuff. What else does he own
kids
other,
stuff.
other than Grill on the Hill?
Maybe
He
they were
owns
onto something.
another restaurant in Connecticut.
What's that called?
I don't know.
That's a lie, Mike.
I think it's called. See, but
He wasn't.
You don't
this
wanna
is like-
say
He doesn't want to
he's
say.
like
I'm
He's in the
covering.
world.
Just tell me if you don't want to say.
covering for him. I just don't need people like jumping
Going to
on-
his restaurant?
Yes.
You don't need people going to his restaurant.
Well, it's just like, well, I don't know. He's not in on like
But
the
why don't
joke.
just say I don't want to say? Just say like
Yeah, see, that's a
There's-
lie. When you say you don't know, that is Mike's wrong. That's
I don't.
a lie.
I don't know what his restaurant in Connecticut's called.
But it sounds like you didn't, and you were about to say it. Then you said you didn't want to say.
I don't. I don't.
Oh,
know.
if you knew what it was, would you say the name of it?
No.
Well, then what are we doing here?
Grill on the Valley.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's fine if you don't want to say it. Just say I don't want to say it. Like, you also know why you took 2 cars here, but you won't say it.
The reason why we took 2 cars was because he had to do something afterwards.
Right, but you won't say what it is because you
I
know.
don't. I
just
don't
say-
know what it was. It wasn't that big of a deal.
But do you understand? Do you understand about why? No.
Yeah, 100%. I would like to believe Justin, but there are too many holes in the story.
What's the hole in the story?
Did you go to the game?
That you don't know where he was going afterwards.
Because it
I
wasn't.
feel like that's the whole story, by the way. Like he's only going to the game because he had to go somewhere afterwards.
No.
So how did the tickets come about? Who bought the tickets?
Gino bought the tickets.
Who?
Gino.
We both. I paid for them. I paid for my own ticket.
Who bought the two? You didn't buy them one at the same time.
Yes.
Who bought them initially?
He did.
Gino bought the tickets.
Yes.
Is he a Phillies fan or a Braves fan? I
He's
missed
a
that
Braves
part.
fan.
Okay.
He's a Braves fan. I knew that. Gino's a Braves fan.
I didn't know.
Because of TBS.
Sure, I get that. That was a big, yeah. I
Especially in Western Mass.
and the Braves were great when Gino was younger. He's in his late 30s, maybe early 40s. But go ahead.
He knew I was a Phillies fan. He was like, "Hey, if they play in the playoffs, like, we should go." And I was like, "Yeah, let's do it." That's simple as that.
And he said, let's go separately.
Don't expect dinner. Don't expect
I'll meet
plans
you.
after.
I'll meet you down there 6 hours away,
Yeah,
or 4.5 hours.
He had to do something. So I don't know.
Where?
It was like New York or something. Like his kid had a dance recital or something.
Did he fly or drive?
He drove.
Where's he? He's from Worcester?
Yes.
This kid a dance recital during the week in New York? He lives in Worcester?
I don't know. I don't remember exactly what day it was, but it was something was going on.
Is any of this adding up to you, Dave?
It's,
What would I be lying
Here's
about?
like
I don't know.
I can't.
You just said earlier you would have been willing to lie about the name of his restaurant.
Yes.
So to me, when it comes to Gino, everything's in play. When it comes to lying.
True. Gino is that's your soft spot.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
I can spin it. Let me spin it.
Go ahead, sure.
I want to go to the game, but Justin, I can't stay over. I have to go back that night because I have a kid's recital the next day. That's how you spin it.
But Justin,
If Justin said he wanted to stay at Montante's, I was like, I want to make a weekend out of it. We'll take separate cars.
If
But
Gino
he-
said to him, hey, we're driving a term, Justin would do that in 2 seconds. He'll sit in the car forever.
Has anyone else reconsidered the possibility that Gino is one of his stuffed animals? I'm still on that.
or it's Gina, a younger worker.
Why are you lying to us?
I'm not lying. Everything I've said is true.
That's not true.
Yeah.
I've been
what
exactly
have I
what
lied
You
about?
know the name of that restaurant.
I don't know the name. I don't know the name of the restaurant.
It's fine. You don't have to say that. I have no problem with that, but just admit you know the name of it.
I do not.
Do you believe that, Mike?
No.
I don't either.
I've been where
what have
Justin
I
is.
lied about? Where it's
I've been where Justin is. Where the only thing curious about this story is the way he's reacting to it.
you would say it's strange if somebody
Of
drove
course.
6.5 hours to go to a baseball game with another human being and they worked together and he didn't know
They live in the same
his other
state.
restaurants. You would think that's weird.
no.
Oh, forget it. I mean, you're a fucking asshole. Fuck you. That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
I
Now you're operating under bullshit, so you can't have a real conversation.
I'm not
about this.
operating under bullshit. I haven't lied. What have I lied about?
If you said,
I don't
if
know.
That's what we're trying to find
if I said to you, hey,
Tell us what you're lying
if I said to you, hey, Mutt and I are going to a Kenny Chesney concert, which I would never do. Right. It's in fucking the Meadowlands, whatever that's called now. Mutt's driving there by himself. I'm driving there by myself.
That I would believe.
That's true. It's me, I guess.
Yeah.
Why would a boss take a separate car from his employee?
It's a power situation.
I don't know.
What,
But
you put his hand on your dick or something?
Would we take the same car if we had to go to New York?
We're not
together?
friends.
Yeah, you made this a friends thing,
Yeah,
not a
you're-
boss.
Yeah, you said you're friends.
That part I do get because they're coming from such different locations.
No, but he'd be driving by
You
where
could
Justin-
you go right by him. You can meet
Yeah.
somewhere easily. Park your car at a hotel and go.
Is there a chance
Can't
Gino
kill
did
a
not want
hooker
to
in New
drive?
York if you.
That's true. What's that?
Could Gino not want to drive with him? Is it as
No.
simple as that?
No, Justin is hiding.
I'm not
something.
hiding anything.
Something, and I don't know what it is. And now I'm gonna do it for the rest of the fucking show until you tell me what's going on.
He's just protecting Gino.
I think
That's
Gino is
it.
clearly his sugar daddy.
I'm gonna find out Gino's fucking restaurant. That's what I'm gonna do. Why?
Why?
Because they'll give it business. What's the problem with that?
I don't know what it's.
Why are you
called.
embarrassed of the show?
I'm not embarrassed. Why? When have I ever been
It's
embarrassed?
like, oh, I don't
on the show?
want the show. I don't want people in the show to know Gino's restaurant, which is probably a dump anyway. If the fucking food was as bad as the Jon Stewart.
That might be
night.
what he was worried about.
What? Just saying that mac and cheese was freezing.
Mac and cheese is great.
It's like an ice plunge in
Best
there.
mac
It was
and
like
cheese.
polar. It was January 1st polar, whatever those things.
Polar plunge.
Yeah, people
Got
were
it.
jumping into it.
Polar bear.
It was unbelievable. Unbelievable.
I believe it was very warm that day.
Hmm?
It's a very warm day.
It was actually an unseasonably warm day, right?
Yes.
Yes, it was. Yeah. Was Gino there?
Yes.
Oh, did I meet him?
I don't know.
Okay. Interesting.
Did not expect this.
Dave, you see what I'm
lot
saying
to-
though?
There's a lot to unpack here, but
A lot
What's your takeaway?
He's trying to protect.
Justin's
I don't
getting
think.
angry about
Yeah, I don't think he's lying about. He doesn't know the name of the restaurant, or he's forgotten
bullshit.
it, or he's forgotten it.
That's bullshit.
Like just sitting next to somebody at a baseball game is a long amount of time that I would
Yes.
think he would be talking about. Like, oh,
We're talking about
how long's the drive after you leave, and all this stuff. I don't know.
no, we're talking about the Braves and the Phillies, and
Guy stuff.
yeah.
Okay.
Double switch. Yeah.
I don't believe it. I don't believe a fucking word of it. No.
It's a Geno protection situation.
Yep.
Dave's right about this. And now it makes him look a little bit bad that he's afraid of the Minifans. Like all of a sudden.
No, not afraid. Embarrassed.
Yeah, I didn't know
I
Justin
wouldn't say
felt that
embarrassed.
way.
I wouldn't say embarrassed.
I think afraid might be the right
Justin
word.
gets like 20. Is that public information? You get like 1 million calls a day from like people just fucking with him. He doesn't.
I think it's going to be 1,000,010
Oh
now.
shit! Yeah.
Well,
sorry.
yeah. I mean, do your best. Oh, good. That stinks. Quit then.
No.
Is that difficult for you?
We're saying.
If you're threatening to quit, quit.
I'm not threatening
I'm not
to
going to
quit.
play your game. I'm not going to play your. I'm not fucking Gino.
Geno's the reason Mick's back there now. Justin now. Mick back. Oh, it's Dave's plan the entire time.
I think Justin just went alone also.
No.
That's what I've been saying.
There's a
Gino
chance.
doesn't exist.
That will be
There's
wild.
a chance. There's
Gino
a
is
chance.
Teddy Daniels or whatever
Although-
his name is in Shutter Island.
Although Justin would like happily just say he's by himself.
I totally would have went to it by myself.
Yeah,
I think
that's-
I was going to go by myself.
I want to call Girl in the Hill and ask for Gino to exist.
No, but you
No.
said that Gino
Gino's
told
so-
you to go to the game.
Just so embarrassed by the show. I don't want
I'm not
to put
embarrassed by the
Gino
show.
through that. Gino.
I brought the show to Grill on the Hill when I wasn't working here.
Fair point.
Yeah, that's right. Disaster.
Fair point.
John Stewart's family was disgusted.
No, everyone had a great time.
I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I definitely didn't have a great time.
Yes, you did.
Nope, I did not.
You
have a
said,
great-
"Wow, this is impressive, Justin. I'm impressed with you." And I said, "Kirk, stop it, you."
The chicken fingers were literally sub-zero temperature.
That's not true.
That
I
is
made them myself. I
definitely-
make great chicken tenders.
They were cold. Were you there, Dave?
I was there. Yeah.
Did you have any of the chicken tenders?
I don't believe I did.
They were cold.
Yeah.
They weren't.
I heard that from a lot of people.
And
They were cold.
Yeah.
I heard Nipples said these are the best chicken tenders he's ever had.
That is so him.
It's on board.
Yeah.
Something missing. Who is Gino? I'm going to find out at some point today.
Where was he going?
You brought him up. You brought him up.
Where was he
brought him
going?
up.
Oh, I said, Justin, the word Gino was first said by me today. Oh, did you go with your friend Gino? Who said that?
I think I did.
You did. Not me. I said, was it Mark? Was it Anth? No, Gino, my elderly friend. And that's what it was.
My older man.
Yeah,
friend.
my fucking, I'm his little man toy. You know what Gino is? He's your dad. He's your daddy. I'm out. I'm out.
Oh, man.
I'm
Was
out.
that he?
I'm out. Gino is now. Takes you to games.
He didn't take me to the games.
Isn't Anth also much older than you?
Yeah.
Anth, I met. That's the guy I met at the Wilbur, right?
Yes.
He's like 70.
Why do you have all these older gentlemen friends?
Like the fucking high school Sabres guy? I
No.
mean, no. He was your high school teacher. He liked the Sabres.
No, that's Mr. Guptill.
Oh, yeah. You were friends with him, though.
He was older than you. I would
He was
assume
older
he was your
than
high
me,
school
yes.
teacher.
Yes.
So, I mean, what is it with you and these older men?
Just we become friends with.
How old's Mark?
Mark's younger than me. He's 26.
Oh, that's also weird.
Just people who just need to be born in the same.
How old are you?
I'm 28. Just
That's
28.
okay. That's all right. But Gino is in his late 30s.
Yes.
That's strange.
Yeah, but Dave's in his late 30s.
I'm friends with Justin.
Not really. You
But
work together.
Yeah, but we would take the same car. to
Yeah,
Philly.
but you have. You've done that to places. You don't understand why people might think that's strange.
I think there's no. It's the whole thing where it's like, I'm an adult. I'm 27.
No one's disputing that. Who's
I can
arguing?
date who I want.
Who's arguing? I'm a man. Who's arguing that?
You saying it's weird?
It's weird when you're from the same place and you drive 7
we
hours.
had to do. He had
But
to
then
take-
not knowing what the reason was. Just there's got to. You
Because it
have to
wasn't
know
that
the
big of a
fucking
deal.
reason.
I wasn't going to press him and say, "You're lying. You're lying." He said he needed to go do something. So I was like, "Sure, we'll take separate cars. It's not that big of a deal."
For you not to know why is weird. That's all. It's weird.
I'll go through my messages. Maybe it was in the text message.
I have a kids work thing, or a work kids thing. One of the two.
Funnel money that Connecticut shithole is. Jesus.
How often do you text Gino?
Not very often.
No? What happened? Oh, because you left?
I just haven't seen him much anymore.
What's that?
I just haven't seen him much anymore.
Oh, it's too bad.
You killed the Justin Gino friendship.
That's not good.
I've never seen Justin that defensive.
He's like angry about it.
Yeah, what the hell's he mad at me for? He brought it up.
I've been there. He's just not responding to it well. I've been there.
Again, you want to quit the show? No one's.
I never said that.
No.
I'm just saying. I want people to be happy here. So
I want it known for just the listeners. I stayed quiet both times these two jumped to
That's
Justin's
true.
defense there.
That's true. That is true.
I didn't participate in it.
What was the conversation when your mom were working on a sign last night? What are you guys talking about?
Hey, Mom, I got to run out to Staples. I need to grab a
Oh, but when you're doing it, what are you guys talking
thing.
about?
She's like, oh, do you want to use my Cricut to help put the things
Oh,
on?
that's nice.
Cricket's
And I
nice.
said, yes.
Your mom a scrapbooker?
Not a scrapbooker. She's very crafty.
Yeah.
She's crafty.
Oh, she likes crafts.
Oh, yeah, she loves her crafts.
She goes to like what's that called? Where
Michael's.
Kate goes? Michael's.
Yep.
Michael's, she loves Michael's. She goes to a bunch of craft fairs. I used to go with her and help her out.
Help her out.
Yeah.
What would you do? Carry her around?
Find some
No,
deals.
help her set up. Help her break down.
Oh, she would go as a participant, not
Yes.
as a visitor.
Yes, and then we would
Oh,
sell things. And
would she do okay at those?
Yeah, she would do.
Really?
Yeah, she sold some like Patriot stuff and
Oh,
some stuff. She makes scarves every year called scoreboard scarves.
Do you wear them or no?
No, they're very long. She's been on the news a couple times.
Wow.
It's
Did
very
somebody
exciting.
die or something? Why was she on the news?
No, it's just an exciting thing.
Your mom's on the news for scoreboard. Well, we'll see it today at some point, I'm sure. For
Oh, yeah.
scoreboard scarves? That's the name of it?
Yes. Scoreboard scarves.
Does she still do it?
Oh yeah, but now it's sad because for every point the
Oh, yeah.
Patriot score, it's red or blue.
So she rode the dynasty.
Yes,
Yeah. Now she's feeling this affects the little people. That's the thing.
it's tough.
People don't realize that.
It's tough.
But she never goes to the games, though.
No, she doesn't like big crowds like that.
She could have made a fortune selling in the Winter Patriots game. You guys are tailgating.
Yeah, but like it's not a scarf that you actually like. It's very. I'll bring one in.
How fucking long is this scarf?
It's the entire. It's every single. Especially when they were putting up points.
Every point they scored a season.
Yes.
What do you mean, though? Do you understand this, Dave?
No.
Like on the scarf? Send me a scoreboard scarf thing, would you? Phone her for. Is he gonna write me a question? What the fuck is wrong with you today?
Nothing's wrong with me.
Stupid scarf company. She didn't go on Shark Tank. Did she ever try to go on Shark Tank and pitch it?
No, but she went on.
Is there a website for it?
No.
Is it a brand or is it just
Not easily scalable.
What the hell is that site called?
Etsy.
Etsy. She
Oh,
was on
I
that.
did think she was selling Super Bowl scarves.
Did you send me a scarf? A picture of one or no?
I'll send you a picture of.
Are the Trudeau's modeling these in pictures or no?
They're on the field. Wow.
You guys got in the field for it?
There you go.
Oh, Dave, what are you, his father? Why are you giving me? There you go. You sent me a text message.
Took a while.
Oh my God, who the fuck's gonna wear those?
That's what I'm saying.
What's the fucking point of that?
It's not to wear. It's to
what?
It's to remember the season.
That's fucking stupid.
Hey,
That's like.
I
three
like your
wraps,
mom. You know, I
right?
like your mom very much. But like, that's just Dave. That's just dumb.
That's 3 wraparounds, right?
What are you gonna do with it?
it's to remember the season.
Is that the
I have a
tagline?
I can remember the season on YouTube on DVD.
Go and go, oh my God! Remember when they beat this team by 50
I don't understand.
points?
I don't understand like how that makes any sense. Sorry, so I'm looking at it right now.
Okay. Yep.
Unique idea.
Does your mom ever show it says free hand job? Oh, it's do your job. It's a Patriot thing. I beg your pardon. Why couldn't I have my glasses on?
Yes.
Well, I don't know.
Free hand. You have to pay her for.
She's not going to blow somebody. I'm saying she's, you know. All right, so it's like, it's this. Like, what is this? Do you guys understand that?
It's kind of lazy.
Like, what's the point?
Lazy.
I don't mean when I say what's no, not,
Yeah,
the
lazy is
opposite.
not, yeah.
What I'm saying is, when I say what's the point, I don't mean like what's the where are the points that they scored?
So every row is
They
a point.
tallied? Right, so it's just alternating colors?
Would you like to hear an interview she did with
no.
Boston Channel 10?
Not really.
Sure.
Meccan?
Yes. So it's not good blowjobs on her shirt.
It's not. It's do your job. It was a saying of the Patriots for a little
Well, I
bit.
know. I heard Belichick say it in the last episode.
Yes, and that was before it was actually do your job too.
How'd you think of the Goodell guy?
That was Goodell.
Yeah, right.
When he gets up there and he's like,
I'll be honest. At the beginning, I thought that was Belichick. Oh, it was. This is Mrs. This is the woman.
If I'm nervous, I'm knitting. I knit.
By the way, this could be if a weird tiebreaker happens. This could be the first lady of the United States of America, potentially. Right?
That's true.
If Bill Trudeau is elected president with Justin's vote, This woman would be doing scarves of whatever all around. She got plenty of room at the White House. That garden is huge.
Yes.
Okay, there you go.
We all have our ways of cheering on the Patriots, right? So one super fan is getting very creative ahead of tomorrow's showdown. She's combining a passion for the Pats as well as knitting. Laura Trudell knits scarves as a way to keep score during the games. There's a scarf for every football.
Hold on, she does this as a way to keep score during the games?
She keeps score during the games. Like, so during the game, she'll be like,
it's not that hard to keep score in a fucking football game.
Well, you have to.
It's 3-0.
No, but if it's like 14-10, you have to like, who scored? How did the 14 get there? How did the 10 get there? It tells a story. The scarf tells.
I have no idea. I'm not following this at all. Dave, are you?
That scarf would need to be $500 to make any money on that.
She's not. But she doesn't do it for money.
What is wrong with your family? Why is everything in your family such a fucking thing?
It's a fun little thing that she does.
What about the crap?
I don't get the story aspect.
That looks. How did she get? That must take a tremendous amount of
So
time.
the stripes tell a story. There are blue rows for every Patriots point.
Gotcha.
Red rows when the opponent scores. The white rows separate the games.
Just like when we had Brady, though. Some games are going to show a lot of red, and there's going to be
Absolutely
some
hammered.
games that are a lot of blue. If I'm nervous, I'm knitting. I knit tighter, and if you knit, you understand what that means.
Ooh, she'd be kind of flirty with that. What is that about? Tighter? You know,
A little bit tighter.
What is she talking about, Justin?
I don't knit. I don't know.
She's a very nice woman. The few times I've met her, she seems very nice. I do like your mom.
She did send a scoreboard scarf to someone famous, and they wrote back.
Tom Brady?
Tighter, and if you knit, you understand.
She says Aaron
what
Hernandez
that
is going to
means.
shit my pants.
She's going to be knitting a lot then, probably tomorrow. Laura says she still has a soft spot for Brady. She even sent one of her scarves to Brady's mom and got a handwritten note from her in return. We know that.
Isn't that exciting?
I don't understand it at all.
So like,
I understand it, but like, I'll just watch the game for the score.
Yes, because you're not a crafty knitting. Maybe you are. Do you knit?
My mom, my nana did. My mom's mom. She made a sweet, great Afghans. She was a great knitter. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and hats and stuff. Yeah.
So my mom.
Oh, but Justin, there's no use. What's it use? Like, is it gonna?
It's just a fun little.
That's not
thing.
little though. It's a tremendous amount of work.
Yeah, it's like a little project she does, and then she gets to go on the news, and it's fun, and she gets to.
Does she send other people's moms or just Brady's mom?
Only Brady's mom.
When she was sick.
She was sick.
Yeah,
She
that's
was sick.
nice of her.
Very nice of her.
So she got a nice note back.
She did.
Handwritten.
Handwritten, yes.
Do you still have that note or no?
Oh, she still has that note.
Yeah. She's a nice lady, Brady's mom. I met her. Good.
Does she do one scarf and then like replicates it, or
No, so she does one scarf per season. When we were making Super Bowls, then she would do a Super Bowl scarf.
She's doing this like this season.
Yep.
Oh, that's sad. Don't do that.
a lot of red?
Well, her updates are sad too.
Yeah, I mean that's pathetic.
She'll be like, tough game, a lot of red. She always makes the joke like, I haven't had to buy blue yarn in 2 years.
God, asshole. You, I mean, not her.
It's fun.
All right, so I'm looking at it now. So, red is the Patriots.
Yes. So every point the Patriots score, she does a row of red. So if
Things were good here.
Oh, right there.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, we're rolling at that point.
Yes. But it's cool because sometimes there's a lot of red, and there's a big comeback, and you see a lot of blue.
Yeah. Well, there she's sitting with the reporter. Okay, gotcha. A little low day in that reporter's life, huh? Jesus. Hello.
412.
Kirk, how you doing today?
Good. I'm very proud of the callers today, Justin.
They've been great.
Yep. Yes, hello.
All right, so I'm putting together a game show. It's a road trip game show. I need a financier, and I think you're my man.
Okay.
A lot of money in road trip game shows.
You never know. It's true. Somebody's made a real empire out of
Absolutely,
it.
Justin.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to have no technology, two teams.
I like this
They
so
get in
far.
a vehicle. All right, and the goal is to get to a location. So say you start in Boston, get to Chicago, no technology. You need to know the highways. You need to know directions.
I like
You
this.
can ask. You can ask for directions, but every time you ask, you lose something in the car. Maybe the radio, maybe the heat, whatever it may be. We're definitely kind of game planning, thrown against the wall.
I hate that idea,
What are your
Justin.
thoughts?
Terrible. It could be a good
You have a title for it?
16 hours. Go with Montante's. 16
16
hours.
hours, okay.
Nothing longer than 16 hours from start to finish.
I like the idea, all
Get
kidding
Clemmer to host
aside,
it.
of like you and Mike me and somebody else, like 6 teams of 2, like Mutt and me maybe, Montante, and literally having one of those contests from here to like Madawaska, like Minifam. You know what, buddy? You got my brain thinking now. What's your name?
Ryan.
Ryan, you're the executive producer of the show. I don't hate this idea,
And
Justin.
Sold.
Six teams of 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's just say that number. I think we might do it now. I'm actually excited about this. You and Mike say. Just say me and Mutt for argument's sake. Colin and Steve, whoever. You know what I'm saying?
Coleman and Gus.
Coleman and Gus. You and Mick, whoever. Some combination of 12 of us. Somebody hosts it, somebody puts a game together, like Jeff or somebody. And we drive 6 different Minifan spots around the country. We have to do certain competitions to get there and stuff like that. Essentially, the Amazing Race are like 6 teams of us. Like you gotta go. We have to go to fucking Magnolia and get this thing. Then we have to drive to wherever. Then we have to drive to wherever. But there are challenges in the middle of it.
I like that.
This could work.
Could work.
This will work.
Will work.
It's a big production, though.
Do we need a host?
But we definitely need a host.
Clever.
Clemmer would play in the game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Clemmer. Ryan. I like what you're saying, Ryan. Clemmer would play in the game. 12 people. Maybe the top 12 people in the Minifan top 50 list. You know, whoever that was. Who was that last time?
Let me see.
I like this idea, buddy.
Awesome.
Do you think I've improved on it? Do you like this?
Yes, approved. Let's do it.
All right, thank you, buddy.
Top 12 is Steve's a Liar, guys, 12. Mike Manansky is 11.
Oh, that's right. Oh.
Gig is 10.
Okay,
Murchison is 9.
Well, I mean, Murchison, if he would do it,
I mean, we could always have Milton's the store for men at 8.
You get my point, though. Like, Montante would be in it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like 12. And then each team gets a limit. You're down to the final 2 teams. We're playing for something, whatever it is. Literally, the Minifans across America, except, well, whatever, some sort of show like that. I will say, he has to be in the game in some form or fashion. Mike would be tough for the challenges.
I'd take him on.
Ted Sellers has to be in it.
Yes.
Who are the locks? I'm a lock.
I'm a lock.
Take it easy. Why are you locking? Consider yourself a lock.
Because you're asking.
All right, you're a lock.
We're locks.
Colleen.
Yep.
Steve, if he wanted to do it.
Yep.
Mike, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Mutt. Ted. I'll put Ted in there. Montante. So we have 8 right now before we even. Clemmer. If Mick wanted to do it, he's definitely in.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
That's 10.
We need one more team. We need 6 teams. Gus and Coleman.
Yes, Gus and Coleman.
Done. I mean, that's a great fucking lineup right there.
It's perfect.
I don't know who you would want to be with. Mike? You kind of have to be.
I'd be with Mike.
I almost feel like you, Mike, and Ted should be a team.
That makes sense.
You know what I mean? Just you and the retards. Just like off you go. And you're one as well.
Yes.
But challenges would be tough. We'd have to.
Well, they wouldn't all be physical challenges.
Call Jeff real quick. We're good with calls, I think. Don't you think? Sure. We had a good day with calls. Thanks, callers. A+ job. Can we pull this off?
Hello?
Technologically? Hey, what's going on? You got a minute?
Yeah, I'm in the barber chair, but I got a minute.
Okay. So a caller just called. I like this idea. Okay, ready?
Okay.
12 of the biggest names in the KMS world. Okay? Like me, Justin, who you know what I mean, 12 people, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you have to host, so if you want to play some role, that's fine. Essentially, it's what I've been wanting to do all along with The Amazing Race. 6 teams of 2 Minifans. We drive across America to different KMS landmarks with challenges along the way.
I like it.
Are you in?
I mean, yeah. I'll either host or compete.
You would do. So you would. Okay, you're in either one.
I would think about competing. I would only not do it in Justin's car. It'd be the only caveat.
Justin,
I would not want to drive in his car.
It's Justin, Ted Sellers, and Mike are one of the teams.
Okay.
So
no, I'll host that. That sounds great.
It seems like it'd be a tough production. No.
I'm trying to think. What do you have any landmarks in mind? I guess that's part of surprise.
Just saying like Madawaska, Magnolia, Canorado, Justin, you name. I mean, this show, you name it.
The place that sells the ZD Pizza in New Jersey by Coleman.
Correct.
Yes,
Yeah, you name it. Like where the museum in Texas we went, the place in North Dakota. There's a million different places we could do. That's not. Yeah, I mean, that's not the issue.
Larry Bird Museum.
Larry Bird Museum, right? So yeah, we could figure that, but that's a tough production though, isn't it?
Probably is. I don't. Do you know anyone who has like Mark Burnett qualities who might do a similar show? Okay,
No. That person is already in for the show, by the way. So
okay, great.
Yeah.
Good to hear.
That will be, by the way, just so you know, your partner in that car for 10 days.
Okay, I'm out.
All right, I'll talk to you later. Go get your haircut.
That's it.
There you go. Jeff D'Lo in.
Got a host.
Call Clemmer quick. We need him to confirm these in. Are they on right now? Are you here right now or no?
They might be.
This is going to be sad Clemmer today with Smitty, like a reflective Clemmer.
A very serious Clemmer.
Justin, I want to do this.
I like it.
Could we do it?
Live?
Hey, you got a minute or no?
Yeah.
We're about to step. Have you been listening to the show or no?
I'm not. I'm not in the middle of work.
We just took a call. We're going to step on your feet here a little bit. I don't think you're going to mind.
Okay.
Now.
All right.
6 teams. Yeah, we want you as part of it. 12 huge figures in the Minifan community, including myself, teams of 2, driving to different Minifan landmarks across the country, Madawaska, Magnolia, etc., in an amazing race type game to win the KMS championship.
I like it a lot.
You're in.
Yeah, of course.
All right, you're in. Okay, fine, good. We'll talk to you later.
Yep. All right, bye.
That's huge, Justin.
That's.
We have a Jeff D'Lo and Chris Clemmer confirmation. What are you doing?
That is
big news.
Oh, okay. There you go. It would be great to get somebody out of retirement. I mean, a Clemmer Carano team would be
incredible.
Enormous.
Would be the biggest, like, I don't want to say shock, but
biggest
like
reunion of all time.
The reveal, like episode 1, like Clemmer's like, I don't have a partner.
Yes.
Lana comes walking in.
I feel like it would have to be me and Mutt.
I feel like it's the only person you do it with.
I like Colleen and Steve. They have kind of that history together.
Yep.
I like you, Mike, and Ted.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like Jeff and Montante a little bit. That's a weird combination right there. Although Clemmer and Jeff is good.
I think Montante and Mick would be the M&M
Montante
boys.
and Mick would be great.
M&M boys.
It'd be a great team. That's what I mean. We're good.
And then Gus and Coleman.
We're done. If we get confirmation from everybody, how do we do this? We have to get a card deal.
Yes.
We have to get the trip funded like we did last year. Somebody have to be the sponsor of the show.
Yes.
And I'm putting the call right now, Ryan. And I want John from Scranton to be the other executive producer of the show.
I like that. He'd do a great job.
You would do a great job. The call is out to him to executive produce this show.
We would have to
And I'll also say this. If a certain somebody getting the steps to and fly from Australia to here, who have some role in the show.
Wow, that's big.
I know you don't like hearing that.
I'd love hearing that.
He's an expert. Behind the scenes or, I don't know if he can drive. But, yeah. Is he taller than Ted Sellers?
I think when Ted is like, if they lie down next to each other, probably not.
I'm saying we could get 8 teams. I'm saying 6 is a number. 8 teams, 7 episode, the winner, the ultimate KMS team. Who is the greatest pairing in KMS history? Is it Justin and Mike? Is it Coleman and Gus? Is it Kirk and Mutt? Is it Steve and Dave? That's a good pitch right there.
That'd be good.
You remember Steve and I once won a contest as the best duo at the company.
Yes.
Remember, we were at Saco. We got the trophy or something.
Yeah, that is true.
I'm just saying, how long would that take? A week?
8 episodes? Probably 2 weeks, right?
We got to figure out some landmarks. I'm dead serious about this. Can't do it in the winter now, obviously.
No.
But in the spring, I would do that in 2 seconds in the spring. If we did it right, found locations, got a real host and did it. Got a sponsor. Not super expensive. You're renting 8 cars for, little cameras. I shouldn't say that. I don't know. And challenges.
Well, the expensive part would be...
Tim from Can be a consultant because I think the challenges have to be trivia, stuff like that.
The expensive part would be, do you bring along someone to film each car?
Have to. Oh, you have to. Or you have
like a GoPro.
But you also have to have, if we're going to, that supermarket we called one time, Tennessee or something. I don't even know where. And we're running in there to get a clue. You got to get a camera following us, right?
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
Do you have to record yourself?
I'm not doing that. You think I'm doing that?
No.
Who would say no to this? Would Mutt be a bitch about this?
Mutt would have difficulty.
Okay, it's a week.
Steve, I don't believe would do it.
Steve would do it. Steve would love it. He'd do it. Chance to show off his muscles running around, he'd do it.
Montante would be in.
Montante would be 2 seconds.
Mick would be in.
Ted would be in.
Ted would definitely be in.
Would Menners do it?
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind like two Minifans as well, a team of Minifans to prove they're better than the fucking main guys.
Like Tim and Menners?
I think maybe Mayo and Menners.
Mayo and Menners is good.
It's a team from hell. Maybe even a couple of haters. Like I'm just throwing it out here, like a whole mix. Could be 10 teams. I like this idea. We're fucking doing this idea. We're doing it.
I like it.
You're looking at me like this is Minifans Hands Across America. It's not. We're doing this.
No, we can.
But it has to be a sponsor. You guys got to work on getting a sponsor so they can pay for all this shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. Spring.
It wouldn't be super expensive though. I mean,
sure it would. You rent 8 cars for a week. You got transport. You got hotels at night. You're all across America.
Hotels at night. You gotta be driving.
No, it's amazing when they say they bunk it. Sometimes you do, but sometimes you call it a night.
Maybe the losing teams do.
Well, I mean, there are also just times where you just run out of places to go. I like this. I want names. John from Scranton is the executive producer along with Ryan and me for the show. Who would be a good host? I don't know.
Because if Jeff can't do it.
I think Jeff wants to play. Did you get that sense?
Yeah, Jeff wants in.
I think we're stealing Clemmer's thing too. This is better because this is big. This is you're going. I mean, what are the obvious landmarks?
Madawaska.
Magnolia.
Colorado.
Yep. Saco.
Saco.
I would say for sure.
Yep, Saco.
Red 13.
13.
But people are going to just tweet us once because there's a million calls we made over the years. Just
South Dakota.
Shit. South Dakota, North Dakota. Wedgemere Station. Like this. I mean, we're talking about the history of the show. I mean, there's 50 million of them.
The Peace Vigil.
Right. Yeah. There's a fucking 10 million of these places. So we got to figure that out too. That's where Tim McCann comes in as historian.
Yes.
It's huge. Now I'm excited. I want to do this.
In the spring?
You can't do it in the winter.
No.
It's just dangerous. You get stupid too. You can't do it in the winter. But I want it to be big. Like you got to earn this. This will be thousands of miles of driving.
Yes.
Thousands.
I'm trying to think if there's anything on the West Coast.
Well, people will call. We're not. We don't. You know.
Yeah.
There's some show from 2020. I'm sure we called some fucking guy from Nevada or
Delaware.
Yes. Oh yeah. There's a million. Think of all the places we've called. Just called over. We're on the phone with Louisiana at that time with that guy at that. Even the other place, the one we did the show the first night where John Stewart was hitting on the lady.
Oh yes,
places
Little Town Grocery.
Places like that. Places like that. I'm excited. I'm in. We're doing this.
I like it.
We gotta get like a car sponsorship for this.
Yes.
It's just renting 8 of these cars or 10 of these cars for 2 weeks. That's it. We plug the fucking shit out of it. We'll do it ourselves as always. We're not getting any help from Barca, which is fine. But it's on you guys. And Montante. We'll see. But there should be stuff. Like I want this to be a fucking wild, true KMS history of the show competition on the road.
Yes.
Can John from Scranton pull that off?
I think so. He's well, if he puts effort into stuff, it's great.
With Tim McCann helping and
with Tim McCann and all these other
all the same.
yes.
Like, we'll figure out the budget. Let's figure this game out. I want to do this. We're doing it, right?
Yes.
All right. Okay. We're back Tuesday. Goodbye.